CJ.
CJ, you guys came into this one, I know it's just an exhibition, but you're down your entire front court, pretty much. And K-State goes down early, I guess, what are you guys kind of thinking, just going into that game being so shorthanded, and then as the game kind of went on, like, how you're just going to get through this one?
I think it's just staying consistent in our principles, honestly. It doesn't matter if we have bigs or not, we still have defensive rotations, offense to run, and I think just being consistent in that really just kept us confident.
For either of you, obviously this isn't what you're hoping to look like from a lineup standpoint, or hoping to get guys back. But what, how can you benefit, and how can you learn from playing in these kind of unorthodox lineups, kind of smaller?
I mean, we gotta, like you saw Jamar, he had 11 rebounds, for example. Like, we're gonna have to play bigger. Like, we have, our front court or back court is pretty small with guys like me and Casey anyway, so we gotta play bigger than our size. And now that every team we play is going to be bigger than us with this lineup, it's going to help us learn how to be more physical with the big guys and rebound, and just really, kind of learn to play those positions if we need it. And we've been here before with being down guys just like the end of last year, and I think that is kind of carried over. We just don't let it stop us when we have guys that are missing, and we kind of figured it out in the second half, and we played pretty well.
What's your impression of Eli Rice? I mean, he got some extensive minutes today. He was kind of working his way to try to make the rotation. Is this kind of a continuation of what you guys have been seeing from him this offseason, going even back to Spain?
Yeah, Eli's special, man. Just even off the court, he's just to himself. You know what I mean? He's like kind of like a pro, honestly, at such a young age, and he's special, man. He's gonna be really good. So it's just, like you said, it's just a continuation of what we've seen, and of course, there's growth. There's been growth. You know what I mean? Like when he first got here, it was a little regular freshman adjustments, and he still faces those sometimes. But the coaches have done a good job of like not necessarily treating him like a freshman and hold him to that same standard they'll hold me to, or Bryce to, or you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, he's just a natural born scorer too. He never plays without confidence. He led our team scoring in Spain, and we know he's someone that can bring that. He came in right away and hit 2 threes for us, so we can always expect that from him.
The offseason can get pretty long these days. How excited are you guys now to turn this page and it starts for real this week?
Yeah, it's super exciting. This offseason didn't feel long at all. It felt pretty fast, but it gave us the opportunity to build a connection with a lot of our teammates, and it's definitely exciting to get out in front of some fans and play against other teams and stuff.
Sam, where do you feel like you've grown in this past year? How do you feel going into this season, developmentally, confidence-wise, compared to a year ago?
Yeah, it's 100% increase in confidence this season. Last year I didn't know if I was going to be playing, and I did at the start of the season, and just kind of battling that in practice every day. I was putting a ton of pressure on myself to try to play my best, and it honestly, I did not handle it very well last off season. And so that's kind of why I don't think I was playing, is I was putting too much pressure and not doing well with that. But now coming in with kind of having that confidence of proving myself a little bit, I can play freely and not be nervous before games and just kind of do my thing.
I think the way you were going to the rim, kind of playing with energy, was that an effect of that?
Yeah, definitely I feel a lot more comfortable with the ball in my hands this year. Last year I was kind of just floor spacing, just making sure I wasn't turning the ball over, and this year I feel like I can create a little bit more, and then I always try to play hard like that. Like, that's something I want to bring every single time I'm on the court.
Sam, you blocked your former teammate Jackson Cuthbert's shot. Did you have a little extra for it, like saying?
Yeah, he was a sophomore when I was a senior, so kind of that built in, just kind of got to teach him some things, and that doesn't really leave, I guess. And I saw he was trying to post me up. I was like, there's no way I'll let him score me right here. And I think I proved my point.
Anything else for players?
Thanks.
Thank you.